The Mars Report, 15th of November 2022. Today we're going to do something a little different. We're going to add in 176 days, and this is taken from the book of Ezekiel, chapter 24, and the first verse. We're going to add back 176 because Babylon is behind Yahsarael by 176 days. And we're going to look on the play of words of Poland and Poliski. So we've got 646, which is to do with Diana, and 544, which is always a rose. And here we see the missing dog, Rosie, who shows up or hands herself in at a police station. In 1582, 10 days was deleted off the calendar by the papal bull instituted by Pope Gregory. Right, on here we see 576, which is Apollo. You also have the 11-3 or 11-3, which is one of Queen Elizabeth's keys. And then we have 1321, which is Mu, M-U, so look up Mu. And 621 is a Roman fortress. 1303 represents Nursia or the Benedictine order. And again, we've seen that 265, which is to do with Pope Ratzinger. Remember, we're adding back 176 days now. Again, we've got that trend of Joseph, 110. Also, we see that 77. So that is Mars Jubilee, which is 687 days times 7. And that gives you 4,809 days. When you divide the 4809 by 91, you have an excess of 77 days, and that's really, really a very important point to note. We also have here 1451, which is Christopher Columbus. And just a little note here for you, if you look at Colum, read it from right to left, you'll see Moloch. Hebrews read right to left, so it's important to practice that. Right, here's a perfect example. We see 176, so now we know it's a turn of a season for Babylon. We also see 118, which is Baal, and 786, which is sun worship. Here we've got 1146, which represents 77. Always read the whole numbers on a birth chart because the whole number is related to your targeting, as we'll see when we continue to do the audit. So we've got 126, which is Jochebed, Moses' mom. If you read the book of Yasha, it will clearly state it there. And 954 is Zeus or Ida, which is the Greek form, which is to do with orthodoxy. 11.5 is always satanic ritual abuse of Yahsarael, and this is a number that's been used to target myself in my car logbook when Stein tried to break into my house in 2018. So 11.5 is always satanic ritual abuse of Yahsarael. 961 is related to the goddess Diana and the Lord of the Flies. Right, I took this photo while I was a passenger in a vehicle of this church in 2018. 1011 is always an Orthodox start date. One thing I want to point out is the link between the Roman Catholic Church and the Orthodox Church, as we can see here with John Pope II. So going back to the beginning of the video where we saw a trend of Pulaski and Poland, and we've just had these missiles explode in Poland. So hopefully now we can see the link to a dead pope, or the worshipping of a dead pope, and sun worship and Apollo and all these turns. Ahav, Baruch, fast and pray. Rest in peace, Cain. Gone but not forgotten.